Welcome back, gamers! Let's just play some games today. And I know I fooled you because I spun it a different way than I usually do. Tricked ya. Welcome to a game called The Conference. So I'm not quite sure what this game is. You are in a conference, obviously. And I think it's a choice-based game, just clicking and reading. So hopefully it's a little bit interesting because I need a video for today. Let's start. The Conference, a performance in a hotel at night. Style text, platform browser, duration 5 to 10 minutes by Carl Burton. Amazing. Click to play.
The Conference.
Click. Clouds move across the sky. One looks like a seagull or octopus. The tentacles appear to move. Landscape golden. Epoch Anthropocene. Wait. Anthropocene. Anthropocene. I think. Sun setting. Sound. Sorry for the cars. Sound distant traffic. Temperature 23 degrees Celsius. Read. Matsuo Basho. Collected works. I come weary in search of these wisteria flowers. Turn page. The cry of the cicada gives us no sign that presently it will die. Enter in, follow cicada. Enter in. The lobby is dark and cavernous. You check in at the front desk. The atrium is full of people attending a conference. Of course, talk to one of them. Hello, are you here for a conference? A conference? This is a performance of a conference. Each panel and presentation lasts 1 hour and is totally silent. How long does this last? Can I join you? It lasts an hour. It just said. It's a performance. Each presentation lasts 1 hour. How long does it last? Oh, 1 week. We are all volunteers. Why did you join? The artist is playing for all the rooms and food, and I like to travel. Can I join you? I'm sorry, no. I was on a waiting list for a year. Your name tag is blank. They all are. Go to your room. Why are they all blank? Interesting. Your room has a view that looks out on the city. The sound of traffic comes in through the window. This makes it easier to sleep, obviously. You dream about travel by plane, travel by bus, travel by plane. You're in the living room of a plane. A living room of a plane? What? There is an announcement about needing to land to refuel. Everyone waits outside the plane in the blizzard. You have another dream, you wake up. Wait, but when you refuel, you don't have to get off the plane. That makes no sense. Let's have another dream. You can't find the bus stop. You follow a group of people who seem to know where to go. You're on a bus, moving through a city made of other cities. That's deep right there. Very nice. You want to sleep more, but you have insomnia. Time 1:32 a.m. Landscape, carpet. Very nice landscape. Walls, glass. All the walls are made of glass. That's not very good. Mood, uncertain. Destination, vending machine. Nice. ETA, 2 minutes. Leave room. This guy's very organized. Still half dreaming, you open the door and enter the hallway. The rhythm of walking puts you into a trance. Stare out the window, look down into the atrium. Let's stare at the window. Uh-oh, something's wrong. From this height, you can see the city lights stretch all the way to the horizon. FRM, this height, you can see the city lights stretch all the way to the horizon. From there, From that height, you can see the city lights stretch all the way to the horizon. It's just repeated over and over again. What do we click? You are still sleeping and can't remember why you left your room. You decide to look down into the atrium. That was very weird. All the text was repeated and then some text wasn't even there. Palm trees and ferns rise out of the lobby towards the glass ceiling. Members of the conference pretend to have conversations silently in the dark. You find music to listen to on your phone. Play something ambient, play something with beats. Play something ambient since you're trying to fall back asleep. You will see a sign on the wall indicating the vending machines are to the left down a long hallway. You change your music to field recording of the ocean, field recording of the forest. Ooh, ocean, of course. Crashing waves fill the hallway. The sound of seagulls seem to emanate from the rooms lining the walls. You walk towards the fluorescent glow in the distance. The humming of the vending machines grow louder. The sound of the birds become overwhelming. It is as if they are swarming the machines, trying to get to the food, waiting for you. Buy chips, buy crackers. Buy chips, of course. You throw some of the food onto the floor and quickly leave the room. Why? What? Do you think seagulls are actually there? You find yourself back near the mezzanine overlooking the lobby atrium. On a higher floor, you can see what looks like a bar. Enter elevator. The doors softly close behind you. Alright, let's go to 17 first. The doors open, revealing a completely obstructed hallway full of large potted ferns like the ones in the lobby. Did they just receive an order or are still placing them around the hotel? You can't leave and wait for the doors to close. Wait for the doors to close. Alright, 24 then. You arrive at the bar. A small sign reads, "Drinks free to the conference participants." You order a drink. Very nice. Let's see what drink I want. Well, let's see the drinks. Abstinent, beer, cider, gin, rum, sake, vodka, whiskey, wine, water. Whiskey. I don't know. Whiskey, why not? You look around the bar. Few people are awake. Tables with small lamps are reflected in the large glass windows. Suddenly, you see the conference performer you spoke with earlier. They are sitting alone. "Hello, may I join you?" "Sure, please sit." "All right, I sit." "And sit I shall." "Has the performance ended for today?" "Oh no, it is constant. It runs all night." "It runs all night?" "Yes, actually. Are you still interested in joining?" "Yes, that depends on my role." Depends on my role. "Well, one of the other performers is sick. They were assisting with a presentation." "What kind of presentation?" "You don't need to understand anything. You just change the sides on the projector." Agree with enthusiasm, agree with anxiety. Agree with enthusiasm. I just spat there. Disgusting. "What time tomorrow?" "It's very soon, actually. The conference is nocturnal. We sleep during the day. I can take you to the presentation room after we finish here." "Okay." You silently finish your drinks and get up to leave. You are led through the darkened hotel to a large room filled with rows of chairs. At one end is a large projection screen and podium. In every chair, a member of the conference is sitting and waiting. "Here, take this." "I shall take." You are handed a small remote-like device with only 2 buttons. Suddenly, a final person walks into the room behind the podium. The lights dim and the projector turns on. After a minute of silence, they look at you and give a small nod. You begin to slowly advance the slides. Very slowly. Presentation number 19. What's this button? I can't click that button. Okay. Oh, that's lovely, you know? Just I. I, or lowercase l, of course. L. Oh. Lol. Lines. What is this? I don't understand. Okay, this looks like Black Widow spider symbol. You know? Owen. Alright. Commas and stuff. Very nice. Dashes. Interesting. Very nice. Very nice. Interesting. Interesting. Loving this. Okay, you can see an X there for X-Men. More dots. Thank you. That was one of the weirdest presentations ever. After a minute of waiting in the dark, the lights come back on and everyone quietly files out of the room. You approach the performer from the bar and begin to say, well, what was this one. But they make a gesture meaning, no talking please. Everyone at the presentation walks away as a group and disappears around a corner. You are left alone in the hallway. Return to the elevator. You can only go to one. You exit the elevator. Time 2:53 a.m. Landscape forest. Interesting. Indoors. Lamps and shadows. Outdoors heavy rain. Destination none. Walk into the atrium. Large palm trees rise into the upper floor. Small tables with lamps and chairs are scattered like islands of light. The space is dark, but a lit walkway guides you to the center of the simulated nature. Sit under the ferns, sit near the fountain. But of course sit near the fountain. It's much nicer. Looking up through the canopy, you can see stars through the glass roof. The pulsing lights of a plane slowly make their way across the opening. You think you recognize the constellation. But the pulsing lights of a plane, so it's not a constellation. Orion. It is nearly 3 a.m. You're just gonna miss on the constellation? Was I right? I don't know. Your eyelids feel heavy, and you drift off to sleep in your chair. You dream about the moon, the black hole era. The black hole era. What? Is 10 plus duodecillion years in the future. Interesting. The universe consists mostly of black holes. Your home is a modified artificial black hole. What the? That makes no sense. I don't understand this. You sit up in bed and yawn. The room is made of dark matter. You appear to be floating in a void. Nothing here emits light. It is too quiet. Wait, did I just wake up in a black hole? You play a recording of a busy cafe made inside a simulation. You recognize the sound of someone calling out in the background. Have another dream, wake up. Have another dream, because that was very weird. You are standing on the lunar surface. That's awesome. From a distance, you see seagulls gliding in a circle around the rim of a giant crater. Why are there seagulls everywhere? I don't understand. First, you ask about the clouds being seagulls, then seagulls in a dream, and seagulls in this dream. Seagulls when you were getting food at the vending machine, and now seagulls now in this dream. So weird. After 10 minutes, you arrive at the crater. The interior is full of eggs. Walk inside the crater. As the seagulls notice you approach the circle and circle the rim faster, creating a wall. They're protecting the eggs, but yeah, of course. Don't want anyone taking them. You open your eyes to find the atrium full of other members of the conference. One of them is seated across you, dimly lit by the small table lamp. They point to a place of paper on the table in front of you. Pick it up. Instructions. Meet in the atrium at 4:15 a.m. But we're already in the atrium. Can't we just talk now? Find a conversation partner. Pretend to talk about presentation 32 while sharing an empty drink. Attend presentation 33. Alright, so I didn't go to presentation 32. I don't want to go to presentation 33. I just want to go to bed. And can we just talk now? Weird. The participant begins making a series of strange gestures, presumably related to presentation 32. While doing this, they pretend to speak without sound. Make eye contact and nod politely. Make eye contact and look puzzled. During their pantomime, they occasionally pretend to take a drink from their empty glass. It's hard to see their face in the low light, but the hands are almost glowing, tracing orbits in the air as if to explain something. Sit and wait. Alright, sit and wait. Nothing's happening. Continue. Eventually, they finish, stand up, and leave the atrium. The sound of the fountain is peaceful. You enjoy the new solitude. Read. Octopus traps. Fleeting dreams under summer's moon. Cold in the water, unable to sleep. A seagull. There's the seagull again. The end. That's it. That's the end of the game. Interesting. Very interesting. That game was very weird. I mean, of course, the whole setting was weird. Conferences constantly at night only. This random person deciding I should be the clicker for one presentation 19. And these seagulls keep on popping up. First at the beginning with the clouds, second with the vending machine, then in my dream, and then again in the last journal that we just read. There's something this guy has weird relationships with seagulls, I think. That's my interpretation. Alright, I'm going to leave this episode here. If you guys liked it, leave a like. And if you guys enjoyed the content I upload, consider subscribing. I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.